to attract high-quality men. This girl wakes up at 5 every morning to apply makeup. Though she can only afford a cheap loft in the suburbs, she always manages to project a sophisticated, fashionable aura through her outfits. After disguising herself as a white-collar worker, she slings a NASA tote bag over her shoulder and takes a 2-hour subway ride to a small supermarket in the city center. She deliberately pulls her coat halfway off, exposing her flawlessly pale shoulders, her most prized feature. Once her perfume began to waft through the air, she strode confidently toward the shelves. She pretended to browse groceries, but her true aim was orchestrating a serendipitous encounter. Only when her target appeared did she slip discreetly beside him, even if the moment felt slightly contrived. Her sleek strapless dress concealed her subtle intentions.
I got the wrong drink.
This was Sierra's approach strategy. Then she left behind a gracefully sensual silhouette. Who could resist that? The man found himself captivated without realizing it. Add to that a stunning glance over her shoulder and a perfectly timed, coy smile.
Your bag. I like it. I like your bag.
She knew this fabric bag held profound meaning, for he'd harbored dreams of becoming an astronaut since childhood. She'd done her homework long ago, casually discussing various spacecraft with ease. But when faced with more specialized questions, Sierra deflected with humility and candor. Needless to say, she knew the man before her was Oliver. Yet when it came time to introduce herself, she used a false name.
I'm Sierra.
Go get a coffee with me?
She smiled and nodded. She had waited 16 long years for this day. During their conversation, she was astonished to discover their offices were separated by just one street. As a low-level employee at a tech company, she deeply admired his field of architectural design. Her father had served in the Navy, so she'd moved frequently throughout her childhood. But due to a job transfer, she'd only relocated to Boston a week prior.
No way.
Yeah.
Me too. I mean, I moved here a couple months ago.
No wonder the coincidence felt so perfect. Sierra had deliberately crafted a similar background to his. Everything unfolded smoothly according to plan. Oliver extended an invitation to see a movie together. She feigned hesitation for 3 seconds, then mysteriously asked him to pull out his phone. She had cleverly concealed her number within a string of aerospace codes. This irresistible romantic gesture made their reunion feel like a fate ordained by the heavens. The man stared at the screen, a peculiar smile curling at the corners of his mouth.
Funny.
Little did he know this meticulously orchestrated encounter had concealed a deadly trap from their very first meeting. For the handsome young man before him harbored a terrifying secret too shameful to speak of. Back at the office, Oliver began investigating the girl who had approached him. He discovered the mysterious Sierra left no trace online whatsoever, but he paid it no mind. It just so happened he'd recently renewed his state driver's license. While this proved his identity, he had secretly changed his original surname. By the 3rd day, Oliver still decided to keep the date. Sierra, meticulously dressed, aimed to charm him completely that very night. They first arrived at a bar, a place dripping with luxury and sophistication. The adult world didn't beat around the bush. They immediately discussed their families and hobbies. Sierra confessed her love for space documentaries and shared an identical taste for French pastries. She revealed having an older sister, yet grew sensitive when noticing the bar staff seemed overly attentive to men. Oliver hastily explained he'd visited before, insisting it wasn't deliberate concealment. He merely wanted to create a sense of exploring the city together. After several drinks, the room's charged atmosphere grew increasingly intimate. When the conversation turned to space knowledge, Sierra even shared with interest about her first love. She recalled being only 14 when she experienced that flutter in the cinema. She understood exactly what men wanted, her words precisely stirring jealousy in him. By now, Oliver was utterly captivated. His mind flooded with the hormones of infatuation. He ordered a few more drinks and somehow managed to postpone the movie plans until the next day. Then, under the pretense of needing the restroom, he secretly made a call to someone, but the line went straight to voicemail, which revealed the name of a psychological counseling center. It turned out Oliver was grappling with severe psychological issues. He became utterly flustered whenever he fell in love. Yet as he stepped outside, he encountered a red-haired woman watching him covertly. Meanwhile, Sierra picked up the matchbox from the table and slipped it discreetly into her jacket pocket. Before they could even touch the drinks they just ordered, Oliver insisted on walking her home. Soon enough, she got her answer. They declared themselves boyfriend and girlfriend right there on the street. But when the taxi arrived, things took an unexpected turn. Oliver instructed the driver to take her home safely instead.
We can share.
It's nice out. I think I'm gonna walk.
Okay.
Sierra swallowed her disappointment, watching helplessly as he closed the car door. She'd calculated every possibility, yet lost to the shadows lurking in his mind.